opens with a sweeping, dark shot of a world torn by conflict. Lightning flashes over two distinct armies clashing in the distance. A quick montage of 7 distinct figures seen in silhouette against a stormy sky. Focus on a close-up of Annabeth Chase. Her gray eyes are sharp, filled with determination, not fear. In a world divided by fear and ancient rivalries, 7 demigods were called upon to stop an all-consuming war. Among them stood Annabeth Chase, daughter of Athena, driven not by power, but by purpose. A somber, epic, orchestral theme begins to swell. Remember, greatness isn't born from strength. It's born from unwavering belief in your mission. Annabeth steps forward between 2 hostile groups of teenagers, one in Greek armor, one in Roman. She holds up a hand for peace. The magnificent flying ship, the Argo II, soars through the clouds. On the deck of the ship, the 7 heroes, Annabeth, Percy, Leo, Hazel, Frank, Jason. Piper stands side by side, looking out at the horizon. The Greek and Roman camps stood divided, bound by old wounds. Yet Annabeth stepped forward, determined to unite both worlds. True leadership is choosing peace, even when war feels easier. The theme becomes more hopeful and adventurous. In life, real strength lies in those who fight beside you, not for you. With her friends by her side, she sailed aboard the Argo II. A montage of the individual heroes. Leo, covered in grease, frantically working on the ship's engine, sparks flying. Piper, her voice calming a raging monster, her expression firm but gentle. Frank, transforming from a boy into a giant bear in a flash of light. Frank, though fragile, carried the fiercest fire. Hazel defied death itself. Jason chose to be the bridge. Hazel, touching the ground as precious gems surface around her feet. Jason, standing between a Roman eagle standard and a Greek trident, creating a bridge of light. The montage ends with Annabeth alone at night, looking at an ancient coin marked with an owl. Her face is burdened, but resilient. She carries no sword, only a dagger and her wits. But each hero carried their own weight. Leo channeled his pain into invention. Piper used her voice to heal, but Annabeth carried a secret burden, the Mark of Athena, a mission only she could complete. The Argo II flying over the ancient city of Rome. In the depths of Rome, Annabeth faced her oldest enemy. She carried no sword, only her intelligence. When the world forgets you, your will must remember who you are. Annabeth, walking through dark web-covered tunnels. She is alone, close up on her face, listening intently. A faint whisper is heard. We see the giant spider becoming confused, then enraged, then tangled in its own webbing, trapped by a design of Annabeth's making. She faces a monstrous, shadowy spider figure in a vast dark chamber. She looks small, tired, but undefeated. Becomes tense and suspenseful. A faint, ghostly whisper. Follow the mark. Avenge me. But victory came at a price. Sometimes your greatest trials come right after your greatest triumphs. Destiny whispers to us all. The question is, will we listen? Annabeth isn't fighting, she's talking, gesturing. Annabeth, victorious, stumbles out of the chamber. Percy rushes to her, his face full of relief. Love doesn't stop the fall, it makes it worth surviving. Above, their friends did not let grief shatter them, they used it as fuel. Pain, when honored, becomes power. Slow motion. As their hands are about to touch, the floor beneath them cracks and shatters. They plummet into a black, endless abyss. Swells into a clever, triumphant rhythm, then cuts off abruptly. But then their grief turns to steely resolve. They look at each other, then towards the horizon. Brilliance, not brawn, can be your greatest armor. In the end, the Mark of Athena was never about vengeance. It was about vision, wisdom, and balance. It proved that knowledge, love, and unity could challenge even the gods. Loud, echoing sound of crumbling rock and falling, extreme slow motion. As they fall into darkness, their hands find each other and clasp tightly. Their faces are terrified, but they are together. Cut to the 5 remaining heroes at the edge of the pit. Tears stream down Piper's face. Leo slams his fist on the ground. A single flame flickers in the darkness, then grows, illuminating their determined faces. a single sad piano note. Then a slow, powerful, and determined theme begins to build. Yet even as they fell, their hands never let go. The Argo, too, now with 5 figures on its deck, sails towards a dawning sun. Final montage of all 7 heroes, smiling, fighting, and standing together. Final shot, a close-up on Annabeth's eyes from the beginning of the video, now filled with wisdom and vision, swells to a full inspirational crescendo. Because heroes don't wait for light, they carry it. So ask yourself, not what you were born as, but what you're brave enough to become. Video fades to black.